3 years ago, if you told a business owner that artificial intelligence could run half of their daily operations, they would probably laugh and move on. Today, many of those same business owners are actively searching for people who can help them do exactly that. And here's the surprising part. Most companies don't actually know how to implement AI automation themselves. They hear about it everywhere, they see competitors becoming more efficient, they know automation can save time and money, but the moment they try to connect tools, set up workflows, or integrate systems, things get confusing fast. That gap has created a brand new opportunity called AI automation agencies. Individuals, and sometimes very small teams, are now helping businesses automate repetitive tasks, and they're getting paid hundreds or even thousands of dollars for it. The crazy thing is that you don't need to be a programmer to start one. You don't need a big office, a team of engineers, or years of technical experience. What you need is a basic understanding of automation tools and the ability to solve simple problems for businesses. By the end of this video, you'll understand how beginners are starting AI automation agencies from scratch and landing their first clients faster than most people expect. To understand why this opportunity exists, you first need to look at how businesses actually operate. Every company runs on systems, even if they don't realize it. Customer emails arrive every day. Leads fill out forms on websites. Appointments need to be scheduled. Marketing messages need to be sent. Data needs to be organized. The problem is that most of these processes are still handled manually. Someone checks emails. Someone copies information into spreadsheets. Someone sends follow-up messages. Individually, these tasks don't seem like much, but together they consume hours of work every single week. This is where AI automation becomes incredibly valuable. Instead of performing those tasks manually, automation systems can connect different tools together and allow the entire process to happen automatically. For example, imagine a potential customer visiting a website and filling out a contact form. Normally, that information would land in an email inbox, where someone eventually reads it, copies it into a spreadsheet, and then sends a reply. With automation, the process can happen instantly. The lead's information can automatically be stored in a database, a notification can be sent to the business owner, and a welcome email can be delivered to the customer within seconds. No manual work required. For a business owner, that's not just convenient, it's a massive time saver. And businesses are willing to pay well for that kind of efficiency. One of the first services beginners often offer is automating customer support questions. Think about how many businesses receive the same questions every single day. Customers ask about pricing, opening hours, service details, booking instructions, or product availability. Instead of answering these questions repeatedly, AI chat assistants can respond automatically through website chat or messaging platforms. The system can be trained with the company's information so it gives accurate answers instantly. That means customers get faster responses while the business owner spends less time replying to repetitive messages. Another valuable automation involves lead generation and follow-up. Many businesses lose potential customers simply because they respond too slowly. Someone fills out a form on their website, but the business owner doesn't see the email for hours. By that time, the customer has already moved on to a competitor. Automation systems fix that problem. The moment someone submits their information, the system can automatically send a thank you message, provide helpful information, and notify the business owner. Some systems even send follow-up emails over the next few days to keep the potential customer engaged. This type of automation alone can significantly increase the number of leads that turn into paying customers. Another major opportunity for automation agencies is marketing. Businesses constantly need content, emails, social media posts, promotional messages, and updates. But creating marketing content consistently is difficult for many business owners. AI tools can generate email drafts, social media captions, and marketing ideas within seconds. Automation systems can then schedule and publish that content automatically. Instead of struggling to maintain an online presence, businesses can keep their audience engaged with far less effort. The reason this opportunity is growing so quickly is because automation tools have become dramatically easier to use. In the past, connecting software systems required developers and complex programming. Today, many automation platforms use simple visual interfaces where workflows are built step by step. You might connect a website form to a spreadsheet, trigger an email, and send a notification, all by arranging digital blocks inside a workflow builder. For beginners, this means the technical barrier is much lower than it used to be. Learning a few core workflows can already provide enough value to help businesses improve their operations. But one question many beginners ask is how to find their first clients. They become the bridge between powerful AI technology and businesses that want to operate more efficiently. However, there's one mistake many beginners make when starting an AI automation agency. They try to learn every tool and every feature immediately. That approach usually leads to overwhelm. The smarter strategy is to focus on a few simple automations at the beginning. Learn how to automate lead capture, customer responses, and basic marketing workflows. Once you implement those systems successfully for a few clients, your skills and confidence grow naturally. From there, expanding into more advanced automations becomes much easier. The key is remembering that your goal isn't to become a technology expert. Your goal is to solve real business problems using automation. When businesses save time, respond to customers faster, and generate more leads automatically, the value becomes obvious. Starting an AI automation agency isn't really about selling technology, it's about helping businesses work smarter. If you found this breakdown helpful, you'll love the next video where I reveal 7 powerful AI tools automation agencies use to build systems for clients. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check that out next.